Falcons GM Terry Fontaine, formerly known as Terry Fontenot, is allegedly in his bag and has no intentions of leaving anytime soon. And I'm here for it. Up to the bird bath. Welcome to the Bird Bath. It's your boy C-Mo, the C Mitchell checking in. And if you love the content we're doing over here on Point Game Official, hit that like and subscribe button below. Terry Fontenot is in his bag and he's still cooking. He has moved up in the third round and traded this year's third round and next year's fifth rounder in order to snag Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame. I think that Xavier Watts is a little bit of a steal in this draft. He actually did well at the combine. He's a 4.5 40 guy, and when you look at the tape, he's a ball-hawking safety. He's a guy that sees ball, gets ball, back for the offense, and will force turnovers. He can play from any alignment. He comes down in the box. He has no problem hitting. There are a few weaknesses in him, and one thing that I've seen on tape is sometimes he does have a tendency to miss tackles, but it's not because he's scared to hit. He's got the want and desire there to lay the wood. It's just that sometimes he has a little bit of bad pursuit angles, and this is something I kind of attribute to him being a converted wide receiver and still learning the position. In college, they played him in the nickel a little bit as well, too. Now, it's not something I'm sure he's going to be able to do once he gets to the pros because I'm not sure how great his coverage abilities are in terms of just straight man-to-man coverage. And some scouts do point at his tackling as a little bit of a deficiency, but these are both qualities that a lot of scouts would agree he's above average on. So I think it's a good pick for us with the Falcons. We definitely needed another safety. We needed another defensive back. Now, I don't want to get too ahead of myself and start crowning Terry right now. You have no idea how some of these picks are going to land out. But on paper, he looks like the type of player that you want. I think that this is going to be a really good pairing for him. He can actually learn a little bit from Jesse on how to play the position. And he's got A.J. Terrell over there at cornerback. So I think he could pick up a little bit from both of those guys. When you listen to him on the phone talking to the GM and the owner on draft night, he also seems like a very no-nonsense guy who's going to come ready to work. Now, one thing that I love about the picks that the Falcons have been making so far is they have two good character guys who are team captains. Watts was a team captain for Notre Dame, and Jalon Walker was also a unanimous team captain at UG. I think these are good things for the Falcons, having guys that are going to be real good locker room guys who can actually bring it on the field and elevate the play of the players around them as well, too. Now with Watts, I think that his tackling and his angles of pursuit and even his man coverage are things that he could work on in the league as well too. Like I said, he is a converted receiver, so his ball tracking and ball hawking skills are impeccable. All these players have some type of weakness. It is on the coaches to get the best out of these players and play them in the best ways that they can. And one thing that I think that they're going to do with him is use him as a bona fide playmaker. Let him roam a little bit. Maybe come up, be able to make some tackles. When you got a guy like Jesse Bates behind you, it allows you to take liberties that you wouldn't normally be able to take anyway. But again, I think it's a good pick for us with the Falcons. Terry's definitely cooking. And I know a lot of fans don't like trading draft capital, or they look at getting rid of next year's picks as a bad thing. But if you see a guy you want, you go and get him. If you think a guy is a definite game changer, it's better to move up to go get him if that guy is not going to be available in the next round. So I love what the Falcons are doing here right now. We're definitely in win now mode. And honestly, the offense looked great last year. We just were missing a few defensive playmakers. And right now, it looks like we got us some dogs on the first level and on the back level of our defense. Way to go, Terry. That's our time for today. Stay tuned, guys. I'll give you the rest of my analysis on the end of the draft as it unfolds and let you guys know what I think about the other picks coming up. Point Game Official, C-Mo, checking out, baby. Peace.